Greetings everyone, this is Alt Lexington playing for Merricky Revenge Fleet on my Orion character called Ursula, an engineer at Brigadier General level 43. This time we're going to be playing the third episode of 4 episodes in the Vigilance story arc. This episode is called Alpha. Let's hail and see what Chancellor John Puck has to say about this one. General, a bird of prey on a very important mission has gone missing in Romulan space. We received a brief burst from its emergency transponder, but then it went silent. We don't know what happened, but it is vital that we recover the ship's data recorder and all its sensor data. I want you to report to the Orif system. It is the last known location of the ship. Find the vessel. If there are survivors, you are authorized to assist them. However, the recovery of the data is your primary concern. And we will receive one of the following: a Herodian Tetrion blast rifle, a Klingon intelligence stealth utility armor, or hyper impulse engine. That's a good question. What will I go for? I think I will go for the weapon, because it's Herodian. It's not just a Tetrion weapon, it's a Herodian Tetrion weapon, making it slightly different. But then we've got the intelligence armor as well. That makes it difficult. Whereas we don't need the hyper impulse engine, they're pretty standard, available everywhere. But I'm going to go for the weapon. So let's accept the mission.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
I will, sir. So we go to the Orif system. So if we click on the map, since the mission is active, the Orif system is highlighted and it's in Romulan space. So we'll be violating their territory. If they weren't our allies, we'd be in serious trouble. Auto navigate there. And in this slow ship, it will take some time to get there. Is that a binary system? Or trinary by the look of things up there? Ooh, my ship just made a little move. Little course correction all by itself. Or was that because I was spinning the mouse around too much? Nope, it's making minor course corrections all by itself. It's not my mouse that's doing it. There's the system in sight now by the look of things. Yep, episode called Alpha, and there's a Herodian weapon as a reward, and since there's a Herodian weapon as a reward and it's called Alpha, I suspect we'll be fighting Herodian, which is pretty obvious since the picture that describes the episode has that greeny glowy stuff that says, it just screams Herodian for some reason. Now we've stopped at the system, let's get a bit closer so we can go to the planet that the missing bird of prey transponder burst was coming from. Orif free. It's probably that one round there. Looks like a gas giant. Begin Alpha. Oh no, that means the boss will probably be a Herogen Alpha. They are tough ones. Especially with my crappy ground weapon. My green uncommon ground weapon. Sorry, I'm yawning. Here we go. Still loading. It looks like it's going to crash. No, it's patching. That's the difference. Let's glow on the ship just then. Captain, the bird of prey activated its emergency beacon in the Uruf system, but the transmission stopped after less than 6 minutes. This is the best place to start our search. It may still be in orbit, or it could have crash landed on one of the planets. I'm ready to begin a sensor sweep on your command, sir. Okay. Begin system scan. There's too much radiation from Orif Prime, sir. It's scrambling the sensor signals. That's the gas planet. I recommend that we attempt to narrow down the search area with more intensive scans of key areas. That small ion nebula is a good place to start. Yes, but it's also a good place for an ambush. Continue. It's a nice looking system. But let's go in there and see if we get attacked by Herogen or something like that. Give it a bit of welly. As we fly into the ion nebula. The ionic radiation is reducing our sensor range, sir. Attempting to compensate. Sound like Spock. Calibrate sensors. And out pops an enemy. I have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula, sir. I can compensate for its effects on the sensors now. I'm detecting a cluster of debris behind the larger asteroid. Metallic content is consistent with a ship. Recommend we approach. If it is the bird of prey, there might be something left to salvage. Continue. Yep. Let's head into the bright bit where an enemy is sure to be hiding. Let's not go too fast, but we'll activate that just as a precaution. Normally if you cloak too soon you get a piece of dialogue that knocks you out of cloak. So I won't do that just now. I will give it a bit of impulse welly. There's an asteroid with a big hole in its belly. Don't tell me we have to go into the asteroid to scan it. To scan whatever's there. It looks like the remnants of an old moon or something, or there's some wreckage. Look at all that wreckage. All this wreckage, is that from a bird of prey? Well, that does look similar to a bird of prey's wing weapon, but we can't be sure. Calibrate at the wreckage and debris. Bit more debris all over the place. Bit faster. Calibrate sensors. recalibrate sensors. And look what it's revealed. Try cobalt torpedo turrets. Stop there. This wreckage isn't the bird of prey, Captain. Oh, I'm reading both Romulan and Nausicaan alloys in the mass. There are signs of energy weapons discharge, sir. They were in Pato. Sensors have been further refined to compensate for the polarized sensor shadows caused by the debris. Next we should target the radiation anomaly. So it looks like they went to sell their weapons and got attacked by Nausicaans in the process. Anyway, while we're here, there. That dealt with that without even firing a shot. One advantage of flying slowly. Now we've got to go and calibrate where there's more debris. There's the bigger moon. There's too much debris, sir. I'll have to recalibrate the sensors to compensate. Well, you've been telling me that over and over. Are we going to run into more turrets as we approach this moon? We just went through the little gap. We just went through that green thing. Maybe we've got to go down there. Because that looks like more debris. Yep, it's down here. Here we are. Stop. Just in case there's more turrets left in the debris. Calibrate sensors. Romulan Scorpion fighters. No, Cypherian frigate. I misread that. Looks like many different people. Cypherian frigates, Nausicaan ships. Dual disruptor banks. Nice. Yes, I think these are Nausicaan ships. You may be in a big battleship, but you're no match for me. Getting better rewards from the drops than you are from the end of the episode. Oh, now there's a beam down. And I just noticed I got a new ability here, calling in fleet support. I never had that one before I entered this system. So I'm going to put it on my ship quickly, if I can find it. There it is. Close that and save it to the loadout. And just to be extra obsessive, I'll save it to the second loadout as well. Just a few seconds. Here we go. Because loadouts tend to drop out, so they don't tend to work properly. Anyway, standard orbit established. The away team is standing by in transporter room 1. Yep, because the bird of prey crashed, I suppose. Let's go to the ground part of the mission then. So the Nausicans attacked the trade deal between the House of Torg and the Romulans, and an Empire ship turned up and went into battle with them. The Romulans were waiting to receive the weapons when the Nausicans turned up, and an Empire ship had to attack the Romulans and take the weapons, and an Empire ship turned up and got caught up in the middle of it. Something like that. That's my imaginings on it anyway. Patching files. I suspect this bird of prey might be dirty. They might be working with the House of Torg. So we've gone to find a bird of prey only to learn that it's traitorous. And when the Nausicans turned up to steal everything, they fought and paid the price of their treachery. Finally, it loaded. I was got worried there. Okay. Captain, I'm detecting bands of Fistrum in the rock formation here. They will scatter transporter signals, so this is as close as we can get to the bird of prey safely. I recommend we make our way to high ground and get an overview of the area. Then we can plan how to proceed to the crash site. So the bird of prey did crash land. It must have come up in a bit of dialogue I missed or overlooked. So get to higher ground. Well, there's a big hill there. Is it that one? Or is it that one? Well, the arrow's pointing in front of me on the mini-map, so that's where I'm going to go. And there's a lot of lag here on my computer because it's obviously a big and busy map. Have we reached high enough? This isn't right. The tricorder's range is reduced by more than 60%. There are Fistrum deposits in the area, along with trace amounts of, what is that, Kelbonite? That would account for some of the variations, but there's something else. Maybe my tricorder is malfunctioning, but if I didn't know better, I'd think it was a jammer of some sort. Captain, would you scan and confirm these readings? That's making me think corrosion. Scan for energy readings. She's green and she blends into the environment. Thank you, sir. It's not our tricorders and it's not the mineral deposits. There's a low-level duonetic field in the area. It will affect tricorders and transporters, but I think our weapons will still work. That's convenient. Strange though, naturally occurring duotronic fields won't be this constant. This may be artificially generated. Continue. Get to higher ground. I suspect my game will crash with all this lag. Captain, the Tinkerbell 3 is already having trouble keeping a sensor lock on us. It won't be safe to use the transporters again unless we use a pattern enhancer. Set up transport pattern enhancer. Look at the lag on that. Pattern enhancer. Oh, we got a cutscene. This is what usually crashes my game. Ooh, what are we looking at now? Ooh, it's a body. So, go to the crash site. This is a beautiful map. The crash site is forward, but there's rocks blocking us. We could jump over them and go the quick way, but I'd rather play the episode properly and go the way you're supposed to go. Round the sun to meet the moon. The map isn't very clear. Let's zoom my character out a bit so we can have a good view of this nice looking map. And are we going the right way? Yes, it looks like it. There's a body. Ooh, it's a creature. Kill it, kill it. We're not here for first contact with alien life form. We're here to kill it. We are Klingon Empire representatives. Oh, look, the little jackal mastiff has been brought out by one of my bridge officers. Examine corpse. Captain, the wounds on this body were infected by an energy weapon, but it wasn't a disruptor. There's something strange in this jungle. I don't think we're alone. Do Nausicaans use disruptors? Let's keep going and see what we run into. There's some red dots here. Oh, there goes a creature. There's something to scan here. I shot that creature because Klingons like to hunt. Examine giant fungi. Whoa. Wonder what will happen if you made a cup of tea out of that. Captain, these mushrooms have spores unlike anything I've seen before. I think ingesting them would increase reaction speed, but without the side effects of the chemical compounds the Empire uses for battle enhancements now. It may take some time to refine to study them, but I think these spores could have widespread military or medical applications. Well, there's two choices of response, but one is for a science officer. We can't do that one, so let's just collect a sample for the doctor. And let's continue on running through this maze, this beautiful map maze that lags me up when I'm recording like crazy. What's down here? Oh, it's another corpse. Examine corpse. Hey, you dead? Oh, you dead? This warrior put up a fight before dying. I'm picking up 3 different blood types, 2 of which are not Klingon. I feel eyes watching us from the jungle, Captain. There are many dangers here. Yes, I feel it too. We're being watched, but by creatures our tricorders can't pick up. Ooh, kill it, kill it, kill it! nasty, nasty thingies. Looks like there's a pickup in there. No? Maybe not. Kill it! Kill it, whatever it is. Kill it! Kill it! Ah, you can't kill it. It's too friendly. Approach Oriphian Saber Cat. Captain, that beast is eating a body. It looks like someone from the bird of prey. What should we do? We've got a couple of choices. I will not leave a warrior to such a fate. Destroy that beast. The body is an empty shell. It is meaningless. If we call it meaningless, we might just have to walk away, but if we kill the creature, we might get a drop. So I'll choose kill the creature. Mercilessly. Oh, it's a lot stronger than I thought. Now my game is crashing. No? There, vaporized it. I thought my game was going to crash just then. Examine body. Captain, this warrior bears the insignia of a commander. I believe he was the first officer of the downed ship. At least he died in battle. May he find honor in Stovakor. Well, maybe he will. Onwards. Oh, are we going the wrong way? Should we have turned that way? No, we came from that direction. We came from that direction, and it looks like we should turn this way, according to the mini-map. I hope we're going the right way, although the arrow is pointing the other way all of a sudden. Yeah, nice day's hunting. Herodian, who's watching us, will appreciate that. If it is the Herodian, I'm not saying that it is, but it could be. My little Jackal Mastiff enjoyed that as well. What's this? What was that? I just heard something. That was my Jackal Mastiff beaming back into the replicator. Onwards. Nothing left behind there? No. Onwards, onwards, onwards. And there it is. The crashed bird of prey. Well, that's odd. Didn't break any trees on the way down. Not really. Captain, I recommend that we get a baseline scan of the area before we start our search. Yeah, it could be rigged with booby traps. It could be left as bait. Scan crash site. I'm picking up some life signs, sir, but radiation from the ship's reactor is affecting my tricorder. We will need to search the area ourselves. Continue. Search for survivors. Well, there's one over there. According to the mini-map again. Well, we don't need to examine that corpse, but we do need to Have a look at this survivor. Oh, it's the captain. He didn't go down with his ship when all his crew died. What a dishonourable man. Let's talk to him. Talk to Captain Katang.
There was no mechanical failure. My ship was shot down. We ran into Nausicaans in this system. The pirates were a trivial concern, but they got a lucky shot at our port nacelle. I had to take shields offline until my engineer could get in there and patch up the power couplings. That's when the Hirogen attacked. The cowards waited until we were almost defenseless.
Well, that explains it, but you took your shields offline, did you? I suspect you were transporting bulk weapons to a hidden Romulan. Continue.
A third of my crew survived the crash. We stayed close to the ship and tried to get the emergency beacon working, but the Hirogen jammed our signals with a dual-netic field. They never stopped hounding us. The Hirogen destroyed our supplies, stole our medkits, sabotaged our weapons. And then, when we were weakened, they started hunting us. I've lost more than a dozen warriors. I don't know how many are left.
So, you were attacked by Hirogen. Find surviving crewman. Hey, wake up. Are you a survivor? Or are you just lying there dead? I mean, wake up. Kick him in the head. That's no way for a warrior. You don't die until you've won the battle. This person survived the impact but died soon after from blood loss. Today there is a new warrior in Stovacor. Where do you assume that he's gone to Stovacor? He might have gone to Greffor. There's another corpse over there. Come on, lag. Captain, this warrior survived the crash. In fact, I'm not detecting any signs of trauma. What there is here, though, are weapon marks from an extremely sharp blade, defensive wounds by the look of them. And tracing the blood trail back to its source, I found a second drag path and 2 sets of footprints. The warriors died trying to defend them. Someone else. Someone who was then taken. Ooh. Right, there's another life sign up here somewhere in amongst all of this, but I can't spot it. There it is. It's over there, but I've got to go around this tree to get there, if I can get out from being squashed in it. There it is. I'm detecting electrical burns and plasma damage, Captain. And there are pieces of shrapnel that could have come from an exploding console embedded in the skin. These warriors died with honour, sir. There's nothing that indicates anyone on the ship left their post. You're quick to assume things, Lashka. Right, another body over that way somewhere. There it is, stuck in the trees. Oh, a creature! Kill it! Kill it! Look for life signs. I'm detecting level 3 radiation burns and severe heat damage. This person must have been very close to a power conduit when it exploded. So what's she doing lying out here? Did they throw out an airlock on the way down? Now, where else are we looking? We've got a bit turned around here by the look of things. Can we run over the top here? Cool, this lag is getting bad. There's another life sign all the way over there, but we only need 6 and there's 2 behind us, so let's go back to the crash, the main part of the crash site. Did we already scan this one? Looks like we did. And what's this? This warrior was killed by blunt force trauma, sir. The wounds could have been caused by the force of the crash. If the ship's inertial dampers were offline before the ship hit the atmosphere, it is likely that many of the crew were killed this way. Makes sense. Very sci-fi. And now the final body. Look for life signs. It's alive! It's alive! A Romulan! Captain, we need to keep this green-blooded viper close. For all we know, he had something to do with the destruction of the ship. Well, duh, he's right next to it. He was probably on board negotiating a deal. Return to Captain Katang. Why, can't I knock him out first? Get off your ass, Captain Katang, and start fighting. Ugh, I'll fight until my last. You bloody well better. You're a captain. It's expected of you. Use hypospray to get him on his feet.
That's... I feel my strength returning.
I feel the power!
My vessel was on a reconnaissance mission. We surveyed several Talshar bases and entered the radar system under cloak. We have complete scans of the Romulans' defenses and what could be data on a new type of Romulan ship. There is a complication, however. When we were leaving the last base, we detected a Romulan shuttle attempting to hide its energy signature in our warp trails. I ordered the shuttle disabled, and its pilot brought aboard for questioning. I plan to take the Petarch back to Kronos. When the Nausicaans knocked our power offline, though, he escaped the brig and sabotaged our computers, encrypting our sensor data. You'll need to get past the Romulan security lockout to get the data. If you can't break his code, I'm sure you can convince him to do it for you.
Oh, it's the way he's talking. He sounds like he's either telling the truth or turning on his Romulan allies to cover his ass. Continue. Captain, some of the ship's systems should still have power. If we can find a terminal that is still relatively intact, we should be able to use it to access the ship's data core. Well, isn't that convenient? It's exactly what we need to do. And there it is. Bypass data core lockout. Convince the Romulan optional. Do it yourself optional. Ah, it's one of these things. I remember these things. So it's rotate, um, rotate right, and then one down, rotate right, and rotate right. There we go. Rotate the isolated chips so that they are aligned in columns of blue, green and white. They are. Options. Captain, if you don't want to do this task, I'm sure that our Romulan captive could be persuaded to cooperate. A weapon on heavy stun is an excellent motivator. No, I'd rather do it myself. I know what's wrong. It's got to be blue, green and white. So we two down, rotate right, rotate right, one down, rotate right, two down, rotate right, rotate right, rotate right, nope, two down, rotate right, two down, rotate right, rotate right, two down, rotate right, rotate right, that's it. Override. Accolade complete. Novice Isolenia chip programmer. Return to Captain Katang. I thought it was Katang. Talk to Captain Katang.
Kapla! I am ready to leave this planet. I'll follow you back to the transport point.
As long as you don't slow us down, old man. And off we go. He's following pretty well for an old man. Pretty sprightly. Hail ship. Tinkerbell 3, this is the away team. We're on our way to the transport site. Stand by.
Treacherous, Herojan scum!
How did he know?
Go! Catch that patak of a
He
Romulan!
heard them.
Here I will stand. My crew will be avenged!
Now that's an honourable Klingon. Let's capture that Romulan. Here, Rummy, 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 Rummy. Here, Rummy, 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 Rummy. I'm going to capture you. Even if I haven't got motion accelerator, I'll still find a way. Herojan bastards! Keep going after the Romulan. Where's the Romulan gone? He's up here somewhere. Captain, I'm detecting Klingon life signs up ahead. There could be more survivors from the crash. We need to investigate. Continue. I'm sure the Romulan was here. Where is he? I think I just saw him somewhere. Where are you, Romulan? Miserable Taba! These hunters have no honor. If they did, they wouldn't keep warriors caged like animals. Recommend that we free everyone and send them back to the pattern enhancer and then return there ourselves. Captain Katang bought us some time. It would be disrespectful not to make the best of it. Okay. Now, I didn't capture that Romulan. Oh, yes, I did. He vanishes when you capture him. That's why he vanished, because I caught him. Let's free these warriors. Disable containment field. 1, 2, and I'm expecting the Hirogen at any second. 3, aren't you supposed to kill yourself when you're captured? Only when there's no chance of rescue. This Hirogen... There he goes.
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So, guard me now, if you are truly honorable. A large force of Hirogen are coming this way. I won't survive without your assistance.
Leave him or take him. We'll take him. Captain, it's not clear what Regen knows about Captain Katang's mission, but we do know that he wanted us to capture him and escape from the Hirogen. But it's up to you whether or not you want to take the Romulan with us or not. Secure the prisoner and prepare to move out. Reconsider taking Jen with you. We're securing. I'm not a killer.
You won't regret this. If I ever return to my home, I will tell my people that there is at least one officer of the Empire who truly knows the meaning of the word honor. Lead the way. I will follow willingly.
Yeah, as long as you stop talking and let me fight. Let me fight this lag fest. Okay, let's pick up the loot. And let's return to the transport site if the Hirogen will allow it. And the transport site is obviously down that path. All this is already cached in, so why is it still causing lag? There are more things around here. These scheming Patag are using me and my crewmates as bait for their traps. There is a spatial charge underneath me. It is wired to explode if I move. You might be able to disarm it if you cut the right wire. Save me, General, or let me die with my honor intact. Rescue crewman. Gotta cut the right wire. Help injured crewman. Cut green and orange. Green and orange. Green. I did. I tried to, but the lag wouldn't let me. There's a warrior over there. Free me. We'll see if we can, if the lag will allow it. Green and orange. Green. Orange. Red. Punching bag. Kill the Herodians. Did we get them? Those aren't my mines, are they? Now for the next warrior. He's dead, Jim. Are we missing something? Yep, we are. It's this way. There he is. They play with us like Krishna cats with a toy. Yep, you're definitely a ball of string. Green. Orange. There you go, got one at least. Shoot, shoot, kill him, kill him. Any more? Nope. And no drop. Where's the next Klingon? Is he this way? Looks like it. There he is. Maybe I should just execute you, let you die with honour. Nope, the lag's not letting me cooperate. And why did it shoot that one when I wanted to shoot that one? It always shoots the wrong target. I think we got them all. Let's look around, see if there's any. My crew, one of my crew is dead. Wake him up, come on. There we go. The only thing left to do now is return to the crash site. But I suspect there's a sting in the tail. Yep, the crash site is up there somewhere. No, not the crash site, sorry, the transport site. It must be along this way. You must have to go round to get to it like we did before. Looks like it's through here. Ooh, what's this? and strange plant with eyeballs. Captain, the eyes of these plants have unique conductive properties very similar to a multifaceted crystal lens. I think they could be adapted to fit our weapons. It would be interesting to test their effect on our accuracy and rate of fire. These plants look hungry. We have enough to do without fighting them. Yes. Thinking of having organic weapon targeting systems on ships? Just like the Breen? You hungry? Want some grub? Don't you eyeball me. And we've gone past the transport site. I think you have to run around to get up to the high ground where the transport enhancers are. And this looks like the right high ground. Uh-oh, cutscene.
There you are.
Here
Let
I am.
us talk of victory.
Ambush. Okay. We'll talk.
Ha ha! I slew the Herojan's leader in combat. And then caught most of the rest of them in the blast. It was glorious.
Well, I did see a blast.
But there is still glory to be had. A second Herojan Alpha still stalks this jungle. I led him here. Prepare for battle. Ha ha ha!
Two alphas working together. I found your story suspect. There he is. And I remember him. He's got holograms, so let's give him one of them. And one of them. And then shoot him. Or are we supposed to talk to him first? Talk to Alpha
I
Tarkin.
rule this jungle, and everything in it is my prey. You may have evaded some of my traps, but that only prolonged the hunt. The high ground cannot help you. It is a prison. You're trapped, and my hunters are circling.
Don't be too sure, Anakin Skywalker.
I will give my initiates the honor of killing you. They need the taste of blood to keep them hungry for more. They were unworthy. Or perhaps I was unworthy. You are a friend to me and my house. You saved me and my warriors from being hunted like tarks in a pit. I will not forget. When we meet again, we will drink a barrel of my family's finest blood wine. Have you ever had the 2309 vintage?
I have the prisoner.
Excellent. I have many questions for this one. Before I am through, he will tell us all he knows. Then he will beg for death. Perhaps I'll carve the names of every one of my crew into his back. That way he will carry them with him for the rest of his miserable, short life.
Charming. Wonderful. How pleasant. So, now we grab the loot. Darn tribble. More loot. Doing it carefully because we've got lag. And we're near enough to the pattern enhancers to dream out, but let's run up there anyway. No one left behind. Yeah, it's good to run up there because you get an accolade. If I'd have beamed up without running up the hill, I wouldn't have got that accolade, I don't think. So, we beam out. Tinkerbell 3 is ready to beam us up, Captain. We can leave whenever you're ready, and I bet there's something up there waiting for us. And if this doesn't crash my game, I don't know what will. It's amazing that it hasn't crashed it already. All this lag. Yeah, and the episode's complete. There wasn't something waiting in orbit for us. And look at that. The lag is gone. And Chancellor Jumpart couldn't wait for our report, so he hailed us. Although this ship is a loss, saving Kateng is a great boon to us, our efforts in this sector. Well done, General. And I will take my Herogen weapon, collect reward.
Congratulations, General.
Admiral Devak? Admiral Devak, I've been following your career closely, General Ursula. Please come speak with me when you get a moment. Admiral Devak can be found in the Omega Force Pavilion on Deep Space Nine. Ooh, I know what that is. He's going to want me to fight the Borg. That will be the start of my Omega Task Force reputation. But we'll leave that for another time. And we won't do that episode this time, we'll do it on the next video, so there you have it. A bit of a lengthier, laggier video this time. And I don't want that Tribble because he'll only breed, eat my food and breed. There's that Tetrion weapon that the Herogen use. And all the other awards. And dilithium. So that was the third of 4 episodes in the Vigilance story arc called Alpha. I apologise for the lag. But at least we got through it, eh? In fact, I got through all 3 missions without lag or death. I think I lost 2 bridge officers and they had to be revised. I think I lost bridge officers twice and they had to be revived. One in this episode and one in the previous episode. But so far we've survived pretty well. Temporal Ambassador will be my next episode on my next video. And that will complete the whole Vigilance arc. And I should give you a forewarning that this is a special episode with a special reward. So we will look forward to that one. This is Alt Lexington playing for America Revenge Fleet on an Orion character called Ursula. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a good day. Bye.